Hello, everybody. It's April the 7th, 2021, and I'm standing here outside on a patio in High River. And as you can see, the snow is melting, and believe it or not, spring started 2 weeks ago. A year ago, exactly on this date, I made and I posted a video on YouTube showing all you people an update on how we deal and get dressed for COVID so we don't contract the virus. Many of our friends liked the video, but they said rather than taking off all their gear, why don't you show us how you put it on, and maybe we can use that as an example. And I said sure. And if you're interested, you just stay tuned because I'll put one together for you guys. In order to do so, you need some gear, I guess. And what I used my jacket and I used a scarf. I had a set of gloves and sunglasses and also a hat and a mask. And then, and actually don't forget a pair of undies. And what we used was a pair of Stanfield underwear. The Stanfield underwear we found last year, and I'll be using the same underwear this year to show you guys how to get dressed for COVID protection. We found that in our dress-up box. I don't know, Joanne and I still haven't figured out how this Stanfield underwear ended up in our dress-up box. But anyhow, before starting the video, I think what you need to do is mess up your hair, because I find you should try and convince the coronavirus that you are Boris Johnson. You know Boris Johnson, the Premier of England. What happened is that Boris Johnson, after his recuperation of the coronavirus, is busting with antibiotics. And if the coronavirus knew about us being Boris Johnson, they wouldn't touch us with a 10-foot pole. Well, anyhow, let's go and watch the instructional video.
Okay, here we go. You take the Stanfield underwear and make sure it's clean and shake it a bit so there's nothing left in the underwear before you wrap it around your head. Just make sure you cover all your hair and then leave some room for you to breathe through your nose. Then put on your face mask and make sure it fits tight, because you don't want any of the virus to get in between there. Of course, you need a hat because you want to make sure your hair stays in place underneath that Stanfield underwear. And then you put on sunglasses. And the reason you put on sunglasses is because you don't want anybody to recognize you when you enter a store or when you sit in your car. You know, they probably think you're nuts or so on, you know. But now then, of course, gloves are a must, because you don't want to touch anything that is infected by COVID.
The last two items are the scarf and the jacket. The scarf is to keep my neck warm, and to make my torso and my legs more COVID resistant, I use my full-length leather jacket. Well, this concludes our educational or instructional video on COVID protection. And all I can say is stay healthy, and I hope to see you all soon in person.